Hi guys! So you haven't heard from me in ages. The reason for that is basically because I was, facing my worst fears, and I will make a whole new video about that, but I've been way too busy, way too tired, way too anxious to make any videos. But today it's New Year's Eve and I thought I would at least start this video before, the year ends. I've had so many new books and I've read so many books and I want to talk about so many things that I am definitely gonna make more videos once I feel up to it. But I thought I would show you all of the books that I actually got between the last video you saw probably, or at least that I got since the summer vacation. So it's been a while. Those are all of my new books, and sorry, it's a little bit shaky, my camera, because my arms are really tired and it's not focusing. So yeah, it's New Year's Eve and I'm gonna head over to my parents soon, but let me just take you into the hallway upstairs where there is a bookcase and it's filled with books, and those are all new books. Everything I've gotten till, from the summer holidays onwards. It's quite a lot. So this is basically also a bookshelf tour. Okay guys, so it's a little bit dark, but this is the bookcase that's like between my room and my brother's room. And these are all of the books that I've gotten new since the summer. And it's not even all of them, because some of them are in my room because I read them. And this one, for instance, I'm reading right now, Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Almost finished it. Was also in this bookcase. So I just thought I'd do kind of like a bookshelf tour, I guess, of all my new books. So this bookcase was actually in my brother's room, and I was like thinking of ways to get more book space in my room. And he was like, you know what, I don't really use this cabinet, we could just put it out here in the hallway. So that's what we did. So up here, this is like, I still need to organize everything, but we have Tom Fletcher's The Creakers, which I'm really interested in reading because I love the books by Tom Fletcher and I love these drawings so much. They're also in the book, but I'll just show it to you when I actually read it. Then we have Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls, which I still need to read, but I love the idea of this. So it's basically like short stories about all these famous women. We have All That She Can See by Carrie Hope Fletcher, which is awesome. Wild Like Me by Louise Pentland. Still need to read this because I started to read it, but it was a little bit, I don't know, too sad, I guess, in the beginning. It wasn't the kind of book I was looking for back then when I started reading it. How to Stop Time by Matt Haig is also an awesome book. I need to do more review videos. Maureen Dole McQuarrie, Time Out of Time. I have no idea what this book is about, but I think I bought it because it looked cool and it was only £3. Okay, so next we have Sarah Rush, Snow Like Ashes. This is a book that I wanted for a really long time, and then I found it in a second-hand store for like $1.50 or something. So I'm really happy about that. Then we have Alice's Adventure in Wonderland and Other Classic Works by Lewis Carroll, which I actually bought in the Alice shop in Oxford. Then we have Flame in the Mist, which was an awesome book by Renee G or something, which has been on my wishlist for a while now because of the beautiful cover. And yeah, then I saw it also in the second-hand store. Like, I don't think it was ever read for like £1 or £2, so lucky. Then we have Children of Eden by Joy Graceffa. Also kind of bought it because it was now only £3, and I like to watch Joey's videos, or at least I used to watch it. I don't really watch them that much now, but yeah, I'm interested to read it. Then we have Warp, The Reluctant Assassin by Aeon Culver. I used to love Artemis Fowl when I was a kid, and this just looked awesome. It looks like it's pod racing or something, so again, also just £3. Then we have, oh, I need to take a sticker of these. The Illustrated Adventure of Sherlock Holmes, Arthur Conan Doyle, and it looks so pretty, and I already have a few a few complete adventures of Sherlock Holmes, but it was just too pretty not to buy, so yeah. Then we have Skullduggery Pleasant, The Dying of the Light, which is a book that I don't actually, like, it's somewhere in the series. And I read the first one and I have the first few, but now also this one, because again it was only £3, but I think it still probably wasn't a really good idea. Because I have all the other ones on paperback. But oh, this one I got for my birthday from my friends, Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Still have to read it, but I'm really excited to read it. And also got this one from my friends, Sandra Clare's The Dark Artifices, Lord of Shadow, which is book 2 of the series, and I still have to read book 1. Then we have a notebook, Explore, Dream, Discover, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find the Magical Movie Handbook, and the Oxford Treasury of Classic Poems, the perfect collection for children. Now only £3, which just has a few selection of poems in it, and I don't really read a lot of poems, so I thought this was a good way to hopefully read more. Then over here, it's full, we have The Animals of Forthing Wood by Colin Dunn, also just £1, secondhand. I went to town on the secondhand store books. The Book of Lost Things by John Connolly, which I actually finished, but it doesn't look like I finished it because this is all like extra stuff that you can read after the story, but I did really like the story, just haven't come around to that. Then the Anna Wynne Jones book that I didn't have yet, The Islands of Chaldea, and I still have to read this. I think this is probably her last book because it was complete by Ursula Jones, so probably after she passed away. Then we have Super Awkward by Beth Carrots. Still need to read that one too. The One Memory of Flora Banks by Emily Barr, which was a Zoella and Friends book club, which is actually kind of why I bought it. I just looked at the book club section because I liked all the books from the last few book clubs, and I really liked it. I need to do a separate video about that one. Diane Wynne Jones, Enchanted Glass. I really love this one as well. I read it like the second I bought it on holiday. Then we have Girls Can Flog, A Free Taster by Emma Moss. I actually have the original books. What do you guys do with free stuff like this you get with magazines, but you already have the book, but you did like the book? Do you just throw it away? Spot the Difference. It's a book day book. Percy Jackson, The Demigod Files. It was £1 and 15p by Rick Riordan. Oh, I also found this copy of Juniper, and I used to love these books as a kid. And I have like the other one in the series. I'm not really sure what it's called right now, but yeah, I didn't have this one, and I'm really excited to read it. It's by Monica Furlan. Star Wars Wild Space, The Escape Book Day book. Doctor Who, The Clockwise Man by Justin Richards. Also just £1 secondhand. Like those secondhand stores, this doesn't look red. Most of them don't look red. It's amazing. Doctor Who, The King's Dragon by Una McCormack was also a secondhand book. Girls Can Flog by Emma Moss, the last book in the series, I believe. Still need to read that. Then we have The Borrowers by Mary Norton, which I bought because I absolutely loved the movie Ariete, and it was based on this book. And it's not as good as the movie, personally, I think, but it was really good and really fun to read. Then we have The Magician King by Lev Grossman. I really love the first book. This one, I like it, but I really hate some parts of it. And I still have to read The Magician Land. Then we have The Griffin's Feather by Cornelia Funke, which I accidentally have twice now because I also asked for it for Christmas, not realizing that I had already bought it on holiday, which was stupid. The Midnight Queen, book 1 of the Midnight Queen trilogy, Sylvia Hunter. This I basically just bought because the cover looks amazing, and of course I also read the back and it sounds interesting. Then we have Midnight Crossroad by Charlene Harris, which I love, and I love the series. I actually started reading the series first before realizing it was based on a book series, so then I quickly asked my dad actually if he wanted to buy them for me, and he did. And then I read this one, so I have to read these. Night Shift and Day Shift. No, my cat. You're not gonna be there long because I need the shelf space, but for now. Then we have Human Universe by Professor Brian Cox and Andrew Cohen. Haven't cracked that one yet. Tales of the Greek Heroes by Roger Layton Green. They pretend like it's Percy Jackson something, but he only writes the introduction. But I actually love stories about the Greeks and the Romans and the Egyptians and everyone, and like history and myths. I love it, so needed to have that. Also secondhand, by the way, this one too. Wake by Amanda Hawkin. Rune Mark by Joanne Harris. This one is also secondhand, and wait, let me just put it here. It's actually, excuse the stairs, we still have to do that. It's actually signed. Who would give away a signed book? Like, it's signed to Tia? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. I love her book about Loki. It's really good. Then we have Dreamwalker by J.D. Oswald. I was actually like debating buying this in the store, and then decided I don't really have money anymore. And then like half an hour later we went into a secondhand store and they had it, so yay! Diabolic by S.J. King something. Kinsate. Just looks really cool. This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab, who is amazing, and I've heard good things about this, so I really want to read this. Smart by Kim Slater, which was kind of a sweet book. Not sweet, not really, but I don't know, it's like this little mystery book. I kind of liked it. Then these gorgeous editions of Anne of Green Gables, which I still need to read. I've never read it. And The Secret Garden, which I really want to reread. I just love these versions. I also have a version of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, which I also really like. I want to reread that one as well. Then we have One Dark Throne by Kendra Blake. I can't wait to read this because I read the last one before, like I think like half a year ago, and it was so good and ended on a cliffhanger, so I really want to read the next one. So many books. The Potion Diaries going viral by Amy Allward. I really like the first one in the series, so I still need to read that one. Then we have Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. Can't wait to read that one either. So shiny. Then we have the special Harry Potter books. I actually showed this in a whole video of Harry Potter things, but it's like the Philosopher's Stone, but then like special editions for every house. And I'm missing Hufflepuff because in every story they either didn't have Hufflepuff or it was like bludgeoned or something. I don't know what they did with it, but yeah, I couldn't buy any of them because they were all broken and cracked spines and everything. But I have these and they look beautiful. Then here we have like a whole selection of books. The Ancient Myth Collection by Geraldine McCaughrean and Tony Ross. I think this is kind of like similar to Horrible History kind of storytelling with terrible pictures, and I don't know, it just seemed really interesting, so I had to buy it. It's officially for kids, but who cares. All the Wrong Questions. Who Could That Be at This Hour by Lemony Snicket. Haven't read this yet, but I love Lemony Snicket, so that should be good. Geek Girl by Holly Small, Forever Geek, which is the final book in the series, and I still have to read it. I read the entire series, love it. If you want like something light or pick me up or something funny, you need to read this. You Can't Make Me Go to Witch School by M. Linus, which is a little bit more for kids than I had expected. You might not think that looking at the cover, but I read kids' book all the time, but this one's a little bit more kid-ish than usual, but it does have lovely pictures in it. Letters from the Lighthouse by Emma Carroll. All those 2 for $7 books, by the way, I all bought at the supermarket. England is like the best country ever. You can find books everywhere. Spiral, now £1, and I have Tunnels and Deeper, and I don't have Free Fall and Closer, but I figured for £1 I could buy the 5th book in the series. Lost Boy by Christina Henry, really good, I absolutely loved it. It's a modern retelling of Peter Pan, and actually made me read like 7 modern retelling of Peter Pans in a row because of this book. I just went looking for more. Then we have The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, never read it, hear good things about it. Carrie Fisher Chocoholic, they had these at HMV, and I've read a few Carrie Fisher books, biographies before, and they're always really funny. So I figured I'd buy them, because she couldn't really get them anymore after she passed away, which is really sad, because everyone just started buying them. Then you have H.G. Wells' The Invisible Man. We have Wonder Woman. Sorry if the lighting is a little bit crappy now. Then we have like this entire box set. It was £12. Time Riders, Day of the Predator, Doomsday Code, Eternal War, and Gates of Rome by Alex Scarrow, and it just looked pretty cool. Oh. And it was really cheap. Downwards, we have The Young Elites by Mary Lou. I finally found this series. I've been meaning to pick up Legend for ages, and they had Legend series, and they had this series. Book 2, The Rose Society, I believe, is currently in my suitcase because I'm going to London tomorrow. This isn't New Year's anymore, it's like a few days later. The Midnight Stars, the 3rd book. Then we have the Legends series. It was only £6 for 3 books. Legends Project Champion, can't wait to read those. Then we have I Am Number 4. I have Number 4. I have The Power of 6. I don't have all of these. And this box set was only £15. Ridiculous. So I guess I'm just gonna give the first 2 away. And maybe finally read the series. Then we have A Farewell to Arms by Hemingway. Never read it, but really want to. Henry's Demons. A father and son's journey out of madness, which just sounded really interesting and a bit dark. Muggle Studies, notebook. Can't Look Away by Donna Cooner, which was kind of horrible. I really didn't like this book. I didn't like the main character, and it almost never happens to me. Some notebooks. Nerve by Jane Ryan, Peter Matheson, End of the Earth, and I Wish You Happy by Anne King. I'm too lazy to pick this up right now, in case you haven't noticed, but there they are. I actually made a separate video on I Wish You Happy if you're interested. Then we have Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. The Boy with One Name by J.R. Wallace. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Looks interesting. The Blue Lady by Eleanor Hawken, which was better than I expected, to be honest. Again, I didn't really like the main character, or at least I didn't like some of their reasoning. It was really weird, but I liked the detective story aspect and the mystery aspect of it. Winnie the Pooh! I actually have a series of Winnie the Pooh, but I think it's somewhere in my room. It's like 4 books, and I was actually looking for this one because it's not in the box. Ghost Ship by Dietlof Reiche, which was also like 50 cents or something, second hand. And True Love at the Lonely Hearts Bookshop by Annie Darling. I love books set at bookshops, and this is Celtic design, which I've had for ages and ages. These are my lovely cats. Meow. Then over here we actually have some like Star Wars dolls that I bought that I never even unpacked, which is really bad. And here we have Dan Brown Origin. Really enjoyed reading this. Liked it way better than his last book. We have a Ray down there. I really enjoyed it. Didn't really like his last book that much. Oh, and that's it. These are all DVDs. So, yeah. These are all my new books. And it doesn't even include the books that I got for Christmas. I'm gonna make a separate video about that. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I will see you soon with more videos, but seriously I have no idea. I'm gonna go to London soon, and then when I come back I still have to do some things for university, and I don't know, I haven't been feeling so well anxiety wise and everything, but maybe I will be able to make more videos again. Hopefully I will see you soon. I hope you're gonna have a lovely 2018. I mean, I'm gonna see you before the end of 2018, but still, it's the beginning of the new year. I hope everything goes right for you this year. Bye!